Costa Crociere S.p.A. trading as Costa Cruises, is a British-American-owned Italian cruise line, based in Genoa, Italy, and under control of the Carnival Corporation and plc. Founded in 1854, the company originally operated cargo ships, in order to carry olive oils and textiles from Sardinia to Liguria. In 1924 the company passed to founders' sons that started commercial activities, buying the ship Ravenna. Commercial activities continued until the introduction of passenger services in 1947, with regular services between Italy and South America. The company later converted its entire fleet to full-time cruising, and as an independent company became one of the largest cruise operators in Europe. Acquired by Carnival Corporation in 2000, Costa Cruises is now one of 11 brands operated by Carnival and accounts for approximately 16% of its revenue. Today, as Costa Cruises Group, the company is one of the main operating companies in the Carnival Group, with executive control of the group's activities in Europe. The company is responsible for operation of Costa Cruises in Italy, and AIDA Cruises in Germany, and was formerly responsible for the operation of Iberra Cruises in Spain. AIDA was previously a subsidiary of P&O Princess Cruises, being transferred to Costa following the merger of Carnival Corporation and P&O Princess in 2002. Iberra Cruises is a new brand, created in 2007 as a joint venture between Carnival Corporation and Orizonia Group. The Costa Cruises brand currently operates 14 cruise ships, which all sail under the Italian flag and provide cruise holidays in the Mediterranean, Northern Europe, the Caribbean, the Indian Ocean, the Middle East, Southeast Asia and South America. The company gained international attention on January 13, 2012 when one of its cruise ships, the Costa Concordia, ran aground and capsized off the coast of Italy, because Captain Francesco Schettino wanted to salute the Italian island of Chiglio off Tuscany with a close sail past at night. The captain was one of the crew to leave the sinking ship early while many passengers were still on board. The ship was left lying on its starboard side in shallow water. 32 persons have been confirmed dead. 6 weeks later the company made headlines again when a fire on Costa Allegra left it drifting without power for 13 hours in waters near Somalia frequented by pirates, before the ship was taken under tow. On July 27, 2014, after tugboats had slowly towed the wreck 200 miles north from the island of Chiglio over a period of 5 days, the Costa Concordia arrived in its home port of Genoa, Italy, for eventual scrapping. The total cost of the disaster is estimated to be over $2 billion, including $500 million for the loss of the ship and $1.5 billion for the salvage and recovery operations. On February 11, 2015, Captain Francesco Schettino was found guilty by an Italian court of multiple manslaughter, causing the shipwreck, and abandoning his passengers, and was sentenced to 16 years in prison. He will remain free during the lengthy Italian appeal process. Market position, as of 2015, according to Scott Knutson, Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Costa Cruises North America, Costa was a Euro uniquely positioned as the only international brand that has a Euro unregistered trademark adapted its product to the American market. That authenticity allows us to go to a certain segment of the market. Eat a Euro unregistered trademark as those vacationers who like the international experience a Euro the food, the wine, the service. Italians accounted for 25 to 30% of bookings on most Costa Cruises, and they were followed by passengers from France, Germany and Spain. Depending on the season or destination, North Americans could make up 5 to 15% of the passenger list. The universal language on board was English. Current fleet equals Mistral class equals Classica class equals Victoria class equals Atlantica class equals Luminosa class equals Fortuna class equals Concordia class equals Diadema class equals Future ships equals Former fleet equals Anna C. built in October 1955 at Wilton Fijenoord, Edam Yard in the Netherlands. LOA 15003M, 19.2 m, DWT 10272, Flag Panama, Class Registro Italiano Navale. Sold in 1981 to Chaldeos Freighters Limited and renamed Damanum. Andrea C. Luisa C. Mario C. Franca C. Flavia C. Federico C. Fulvia C. Giovanna C. Italia, Bianca C. Explosion and Shipwreck, Carla C. Columbus C. Danny, Daphne, Enrico C. Eugenio C. Costa Riviera, Costa Olympia. Originally ordered for Costa Cruises but following the financial collapse of the shipyard the hull was sold to Norwegian Cruise Lines and became Norwegian Sky. Costa Playa, Costa Tropicale, Costa Europa, Costa Marina, Costa Concordia, Costa Splendor. Originally ordered for Costa Cruises but transferred during construction to Carnival Cruise Lines and became Carnival Splendor. Costa Allegra, Costa Voyager, Costa Celebration. Summer 2015 itineraries. Western Mediterranean Costa Diadema, Naples, La Spezia, Savona, Marseille, Barcelona and Palma de Mallorca. Costa Fascinosa, Savona, Civitavecchia, Palermo, Ibiza, Palma de Mallorca and Barcelona. Costa Magica, Savona, Marseille, Tangier, Casablanca, Cadiz, Lisbon and Valencia. Costa Neo Riviera, Savona, Toulon, Propriano, Olbia, Trapani, Valletta, Salerno, Capri and Portofino. Eastern Mediterranean Costa Deliziosa, Venice, Bari, Corfu, Mykonos, Santorini and Dubrovnik. Costa Mediterranea, Trieste, Split, Kota, Argostoli, Corfu and Dubrovnik. Costa Neoclassica, Venice, Split, Corfu, Santorini, Athens, Istanbul, Izmir, Mykonos, Argostoli and Dubrovnik. Norwegian fjords Costa Favolosa, Copenhagen, Hellesylt, Geiranger, Bergen, Kristiansand, Oslo and Warnema 1/4 NDE. Costa Pacifica, Kiel, Hellesylt, Geiranger, Onensvag, Tromsø, Lens, Trondheim, Andelsens and Bergen. Costa Fortuna, Amsterdam, Bergen, Hellesylt, Geiranger, Andelsens, Olden, Flynem and Stavanger. Costa Neo-Romantica, Hamburg, Haugesund, Kristiansand, Bodø, Sortland, Narvik, Lens and Flynem. Baltic Sea Costa Pacifica, Kiel, Stockholm, Helsinki, St. Petersburg, Tallinn, Riga, Klaipeda and Gdynia. Costa Luminosa, Stockholm, Helsinki, Tallinn and St. Petersburg. Asia Costa Serena, Costa Atlantica, Costa Victoria. Accidents and incidents. See also Carnival Cruises accidents and incidents for incidents associated with the parent company's other cruise operations. Costa Concordia sinking . On January 13, 2012, Costa Concordia ran aground off Isola del Giglio, Tuscany. The ship capsized and partially sank, killing 32 people. In 2014, the ship was buckled and refloated with caissons, and in July 2014 it was towed to its home port of Genoa, where it will be dismantled and eventually scrapped. Costa Allegra engine room fire, ship adrift . On February 27, 2012, Costa Allegra suffered an engine room fire and went adrift in the Indian Ocean. After several days adrift without power, the ship was towed to the Seychelles island of Disrocas but was unable to dock there. She was then towed to Maha Copyright, Seychelles, where the passengers disembarked. No casualties were reported. On March 9, 2012, it was announced that Costa Allegra would not return to service with Costa, and she was given to Themis Maritime Limited Ship Company. In late 2012, Costa Allegra was beached at Aliaga, Turkey, for scrapping. Gallery. References. Notes Bibliography External links, Costa Cruises Corporate, Costa Cruises official website, Costa Cruises fleet location in Google Maps, Costa Liner Euroliner see page 1a. The early liners 1948 to Euro 65.